Hey, Skylar here with your news digest for July 9th. It's a slightly quieter news cycle after yesterday's avalanche of model drops, but we've got a fascinating new NVIDIA model, Martin Fowler weighing in on local coding models, and real data on how AI is actually changing the job market. Let's go. First up, NVIDIA just dropped Nemotron Labs 3 Puzzle, a 75 billion parameter compressed hybrid mixture of experts model. The headline number? 2.03 times server throughput at matched user throughput. That's a big deal for anyone deploying inference at scale. NVIDIA is positioning this as an efficiency play, not just another big model, but one that makes serving cheaper and faster. Switching gears, Martin Fowler's site just published a thorough piece on the viability of local models for coding. Brigitte Buckler from ThoughtWorks wrote it, and her take is refreshingly honest. She'd given up on local models years ago because they always disappointed, but the recent wave of claims made her dive back in. The article walks through the real factors that determine when local models work versus when you should still reach for the cloud. If you're experimenting with running models on your own machine, this is required reading. Next up, Databricks published results from benchmarking coding agents on their own multi-million line codebase. This isn't a toy benchmark. It's what happens when you throw AI coding agents at a massive real-world production code base and measure the results. The key takeaway. The landscape of models and harnesses for code authoring is expanding fast, and Databricks is aggressively adopting AI for engineering. Real-world data like this is worth way more than another leaderboard. The Indeed Hiring Lab drops some surprising data. They're seeing that agentic AI may actually be flipping the relationship between AI exposure and job posting growth. Software development job postings have rebounded over the past year, even as overall job postings continue to decline. It's early data, but if agentic AI increases demand for developers rather than replacing them, that flips the dominant narrative on its head. Meta just open-sourced Astryx, a design system that's fully customizable and, notably, built to be agent-ready. Think of it as a component library that AI coding agents can actually work with. As more teams use agents to generate UI code, having a design system that agents understand out of the box could become a real competitive advantage. A new arXiv paper proposes LLM-as-a-Verifier, a general-purpose verification framework. Instead of building bespoke verification systems for each use case, the idea is to use LLMs themselves as the verification layer. This matters because as agents become more autonomous, having robust, general-purpose verification becomes critical for trust and safety. And finally, a neat open source tool called Ember. It's a lightweight headless browser built specifically for AI agents, and it idles at just 17 megabytes of memory. If you've ever tried to give an agent web browsing capabilities and watched it eat gigabytes of RAM, you'll appreciate why this exists. Practical, focused, and free. 3 things to try. Read the Martin Fowler piece on local models for coding. It's the best practical guide I've seen this week. Test Ember if your agents need web browsing with low overhead, and keep an eye on the Indeed Hiring Lab data. If agentic AI is a net job creator for developers, that changes everything about how we think about AI adoption. That's your digest for July 9th. Full details and links are on the site. Catch you next time. Bye.